Will be worse.
Can you guys hear me now? Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, I can you know.
Okay. Oh my goodness. I just prayed. I hope. I don't know if anybody heard me. Okay. That's all right. God heard me. So that's what's important. So I want to just welcome everybody to our session for tonight. And this is literally because last week we had goal setting, and it was where everybody came on. They got a chance to do their goals, to write it down. If you did not get to make your goal poster, it is not too late. We're still in January, and don't wait till last minute. I'm going to just really declare that you guys write it down. Even the Bible talks about writing it down. You got to write it down, or having a vision, right? If you don't have a vision, you're not going to go anywhere. So that's what that really I'm going to promote, that you really write your goals and your visions down for this new year, that the things that you want to accomplish. So I'm going to give this opportunity to have anybody who has any wins for the week that they would like to share. This is your time to shine. Even if it was a sales, but you made a connection with somebody, this is a moment of win for you, right? So go ahead and share any wins that you have for the week. Marie, any wins? I can share mine in the meantime. So wins for the week. I had a bridal expo, and honestly, I didn't know what I was gonna get when I went there, and that was one of the things I said, God, I know you're like sending me there on a mission. I have no idea what you're sending me for, but I'm being obedient. And I went and I met this lovely lady. And long and short of the story, she wants to be part of our women empowerment. She wants to be part of our sisterhood, and she actually came on board. So 2 new team members, and my goal as a unit is that, we continue to just add. We just continue to share the opportunity and add. So that was one of my wins for the week. 2 of my wins, actually, and I did have a couple more, but anybody else have any wins? And it doesn't have to be Mary Kay, it could be anything else that you guys would like to share. Now is your time to shine. Any other wins for the week? If not, I'm going to go into my announcements. Okay, no other wins for the week. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I don't know if you guys have heard the latest. Oh my goodness, there's so many new challenges that Mary Kay has, and it is incredible. So one of the challenges that we have, because they know how important it is to get in front of the faces, and I think this was something that was lacking when COVID happened. Obviously, we weren't getting in front of the faces. Now people are going out more. This is why this challenge is so good, because faces will take you places. And so the challenge is to see 60 faces in 60 days. And so if you break it down by month, so by next month, right, you should have seen 60 faces, right, by the end of February. So if you break it down into January, so if you say, okay, I'm going to do my 30 faces, that means that you're doing your what's called your A plus, right? A plus is 30 faces. You're placing an order of 600 wholesale. You're sharing the opportunity, and or adding at least one team member, right? That's what A plus is. And I'm not talking about A plus the basic. I'm talking about A plus elite. And so if you're sticking with that, you achieve 60 faces in 60 days. And so not only is this great, because one, you're going to gain new customers, you're going to gain friends, right? Because who knows that as you have people try the products, they become your friends. Not only that, you are going to gain sales, and these sales are your reorders, right? These are going to be your reorder clients. And of course, new team members, you can have people that you get to share the opportunity with and you connect. So it's not a bad idea to take them up on this challenge and say, you know what, I'm going to challenge myself. I'm going to see 30 faces this month. I'm going to see 30 faces next month. You cannot lose if you do. The next thing I wanted to share is, let me see if it's this. Hopefully you guys can see it. No, that's not it. Anyway, it is the Diamond Power Start. And what that is that you add 5 team members. You add 5 team members. Let me stop share. If you are doing the 30 faces or the 60 faces, then you are working your business full circle. You are going to get that. And what that is just sharing the opportunity and knowing what your statistics are. So if you know that, all right, the Diamond Power Start is to add 5 people. What is my average? When I do my coffee chats, what is my average? If you are a little bit more seasoned like myself, your average is probably 1 in 3. And what that means is that if I want to add 5 team members, right? So if my average is 1 in 3, that's 15 people that I need to talk to, right? I think that's my number, right? 1 in 3. Yes. If your average is 1 in 10 and you want to add 5, then you probably need to talk to like 50 people, right? So you got to know your numbers. You got to know your numbers when it comes on to what you want to achieve. The other thing I wanted to talk about, the announcement, is DIQ. If you've always wanted to get into directorship and the numbers sounded kind of scary, now is the time to go for DIQ. Reason why is because 8 through the gate. And what that means is that, say you power start 5, all you need is 3 more and you keep going to DIQ. Directorship, you're wrapping up directorship with 24. The nice thing is when you're in DIQ, everybody counts. So once you're in DIQ, anybody that your team member adds on, those all count as part of your 24. Not only that, you guys, you can go and target for your car. You can earn your free car. Now I would take advantage of this opportunity that Mary Kay has given you to earn these things. You guys, we are leaving money on the table. You are leaving money on the table. If you're not taking advantage of these opportunities, you're leaving money on the table. And let me tell you something, this living paycheck to paycheck, that's not what God wants for us. He wants a life of abundance. And we are given these things, like we ask God, we want extra money, we want this. And God's like, okay, there's your business. There's your business. Go and use it as an opportunity to make that extra money. Use it as an opportunity to connect with others, and we are missing out. Announcements. Still, I don't want to get into training right now. Leadership for directors and DIQs 19 to 21, and it's in Nashville, Tennessee. I'm so looking forward to that. Feel the Power, February 10 to 12, and that is in Destin. If you have not registered yet, you still can go on and register, and also to book your room, to reserve your room. And by the way, they don't even charge you for the room until you get there, and you can room with somebody, split the cost so that it's not expensive. Now, as a reminder, you have your A+ tracking sheet. Let me just share my screen so you guys can see that. For those of you who are watching the replay, here is the A+ tracking sheet. Now, what I would recommend, print out 12 and just write each month on it, January all the way to December, and just track your numbers. A track number grows. If you're not tracking your numbers, then you don't know where you're at. You don't know how close you are to getting to a goal. A lot of times we're like super close and don't realize because we don't track. So make sure you are tracking your numbers, you guys. We are missing out. We are missing out by not doing that. The next thing I wanted to show you is the Star Consultant Program. Are you guys seeing my screen, by the way? Hold on. Let me stop share, and then let me share again. All right, so Star prizes. The Star Consultant Program has started, and I want to keep that in front of you, because guess what? Not only you don't have to take these prizes if you don't want. You can go on trips. You could get other stuff that's not on here. You can get designer stuff. Apple Watch, if you've always wanted an Apple Watch but don't want to spend your money, get Tom Ford. If you want some Tom Ford sunglasses, you guys, I mean, they spoil you rotten. Your man or your partner don't even have to buy you any more prizes anymore, because you get it for yourself. If you wanted a mixer, Marc Jacobs snapshot bag. I mean, look at this. I'm like eyeing this kettle right here. It kind of goes with my cutlery that I have. Look at all these prizes that you get as a Star Consultant. Welcome, Natalia. Look at that. How are you?
I'm good. How you ladies doing?
We are doing great. Thank you. Good to see you. I know you didn't get to share. Did you have any wins that you'd like to share for the week?
Well, my first party on Saturday. And then I just had a client that just inboxed me and told me that she needs to re-up on her cleanser. So she's placing an order for that. So that's still a win.
Awesome. And then with Valentine's Day coming up, that's really something you can definitely capitalize on that. Awesome. Love it. Well, thank you, Natalia. Thank you for being obedient and for always being consistent on here. I think Marie probably had phone issues. See what she was on earlier. And if you don't see any of your team members on, or your MK sisters, message them and say, listen, girl, you catch the replay so that you can stay up to date. And that's the thing, when you attend the meetings, I remember that was one of the things, even though there was a time I wasn't working my business, I was always consistent with my meetings. I have to tell you, I would change in the car, put on my heels, pull on my skirt over my pants, and I would show up at my meetings even when I was late. That was one thing I always did. And Amy can vouch for that. Also in last announcement, PCP ends on the 17th. And PCP, that is when the company sends the catalogs, they send the samples, and it's only 90 cents. And whenever I do that, I more than make back my money, I have to tell you. So remember that's wrapping up this month. So make sure you take advantage of that as well. And then, of course, we do have a monthly goal. You guys, I I think I emailed it to myself. For some reason, it didn't come through. Um, but we do have our monthly goal. And guess what? We have to, as a unit, you have to have a goal. And this month, especially, we need to pull out all the stops. The company's looking at us. They want to see what we're doing. They want to see that the girls are working. So we need everybody to golden rule achieve. I don't know if you saw that amazing prize, but you know what? I've stepped up and I'm vouching to do my 30 faces consistently. And we already added 2 new team members, and we want to see more, not just from me. We want to see more from others as well. So share the opportunity, because a lot of times we assume. So I have shared the goal as already. I will go over it again. I did share it in the chat. I emailed it to myself, but for some reason it didn't come through. So as a team, the goal is to do for this month 15,000 production. I know it sounds like a lot, but when everybody works together, it's not hard. Where did I share it? I know I sent it to you guys. 15 new team members. Oh, here it is. 15 golden girls, 15 new team members, 15 new reds, 3 new reds, 1 offspring director, and 1 target car driver. And I'm declaring it. I'm asking God, and I'm of course willing to do the work to get there. And we're going to be a national area, and so it's going to take us running hard about 2 years. And so let me tell you, everything that you do makes a difference. And why would we want to be a national area? Because you guys get to tell your story. I get to highlight, you guys get a platform, you get to tell your story, and you get to inspire others on a bigger stage, not just this itty bitty stage, a bigger stage. That's why I want to get to national, right? And it's going to happen. So what I'm going to train on tonight, you guys, I wanted to train on sales connection, because this is a sales company. And Mary Kay always said, nothing happens until somebody sells something. So I'm going to just share my screen really quickly, because what I did, I went ahead and I filled out an example. Oh, here it is. An example of what a goal sheet should look like. So when you're, and if you need a blank one, let me know. When you're tracking your sales, your goals, because you want to track, if you say you want to make an extra $1,000 this month, say your job, and you say, okay, I'm making this amount of money an hour, you're going to know how many hours you need to work to make that much, right? So you can pay your bills. Well, guess what? Nowadays, especially, you need that extra income. One job is not cutting it. And I don't know, anybody else realize that? That job alone is not making it happen. And you need to have something on the side. So I want you to independently put your own numbers. So you want to put, what are you saving for first? So you put that here, and hopefully it's something fun other than bills. So what are you saving for? And say, for example, we'll make it a little simple. Say it's 1,000, right? So you want to sell 1,000, you want to profit 1,000 this month. So the amount you're going to sell is not your full profit. Some of us on here, you sell 100, you take the full 100. That's not how it works. You have to be able to do your 60-40 split. And this not just goes for Mary Kay. This goes for other things as well, for other businesses as well. So put your own number here. So whether it's 500, 1,000, 2,000, right? Now we're going to make it simple. 1,000 divided by 40, or 0.40, sorry, right? Because that's the 40%. So in this case, it's 2,500. That is the amount, that the retail amount that you need to sell in order to make that profit, right? The reason why we're breaking it down like that, because you should see how much money are you putting back into the business? How much money are you putting to marketing? How much money are you putting to supplies like baskets? You know, you have Valentine's Day coming up. Hold on, let me grab my water. I can feel my throat getting drier and drier by the minute. Sorry, you guys. So now you know the amount, the retail amount you need to sell, right? Okay, you need to sell 2,500 in order to profit 1,000. Remember, you're buying it for one, selling it for two. This is one of the highest profit margin you make in any business, one off. So this is going to be, so now you've sold 2,500, 50% wholesale, right? That's 1,250. And we're breaking it down. So meaning you're going to reorder because you can't sell from an empty shelf. You need to have products. So that's how much you're going to spend wholesale to order. 5% goes to supplies. So supplies would mean bags and receipts and stuff to package, to wrap your items, right? That would be supplies, cotton ball, anything that you need. So Natalia, you're having your party on Saturday. Anything that you buy to prep for that party, or, you know, that you're using, is all part of that, you know, and all of these are write-offs, by the way, any supplies that you purchase. Now, I just mentioned about PCP. Another 5% of that profit of what you sell goes to events. So I'm going to feel the power. I'm paying to go on an online event, you know, anything like that. I'm going to a networking, a marketing event. I'm going to a lead event, any, like, you know, that you may have to pay for. So all of that comes under events. PCP, I'm paying for the company to send catalogs to my clients for me, right? You calculate that as well. And then, of course, 40% goes to you. So that's what you call the 60. So that's your 60%, 40 split. So if you've heard of 60-40 split, that is, that's what that's about. Now, this is part of money management. This 60-40 split is important because that's how you need to know how to pay yourself. You understand? So say, for example, and if you're not sure what your number is or how to calculate it, ask me and I can help you. Now, especially if you know this is one of your goals, this is something you can work on with your kids. On the sheet, there's a thermometer on the side, and you can literally color it in as you go. And when you have it in front of you, it keeps it in perspective. I remember when we were going for car, you guys, we had a thermometer, and every dollar I sold, I would update it. I took that thermometer thing to work. I wrote it down, took it to work. As soon as we sold $1, I updated. As soon as we sold $2, well, it's more than that, but I would update until we got, I remember when it was like 600 away. And I had random people, like people that I've known for a while, messaging me on Facebook, hey, I'm putting an order in. And let me tell you, best decision I ever made. That's how God works, right? But you have to have a goal. And trust me, he will blow your mind. So the 60-40 split, this only pertains to you if you're at profit level, right? And we can kind of go over that. The reason I'm saying at profit level, if you have products on hand, then you're operating at profit level, all right? Or you're still building. You're not. If you're still building, you're not at profit level. If you don't have products on hand, then you may have to turn around and reinvest your profit, which is okay. You know, at the beginning, you may have to do that, maybe, right? That you have to see what works for you. You may have to reinvest your profit to have more products on hand, because your sales will be higher when you have products on hand. Who can vouch for that? How many times, and if you guys have examples, you could just unmute yourself and blurt it out. How many times did you have an extra stuff on you and the person saw it and they're like, you know what, I'll actually take that? How many times? I can tell you that I've gone to some events and people will say, oh, well, do you have it on you? Or go ahead, Natalia. I see you unmuted yourself.
Yeah, I was stuffing my face when you when you asked the question. Um, that is one of the good things about having the products on hand, because once people, when they see something, they want it right then and there.
Yes.
So that's definitely a perk of having products on hand, because it's like a guaranteed sale. Because if they have to wait for it, sometimes that's when they're like, okay, you know what, maybe this is not the right time to buy it. They can second guess. But if
Yeah.
you have it right then, there's like, okay, yes, I want it. Give it
Touch
to me
feel.
right now.
It's true.
Yeah,
And it's an art. Selling is an art. And selling is not just products. Selling yourself. When you're selling yourself every day, right? When you go to work, you're selling yourself to your coworkers, you're selling yourself to your boss, you're selling yourself to your kids, because you're trying to convince them to listen to mommy, right? So you're a salesperson, whether you realize it or not. Now, you don't want to be a pushy salesperson, but you want to be somebody that's kind. Are you kind? And people sense your energy. If they sense that you are desperate or you're not honest, you can repel people, right? That way, when it comes on to sales. And, think about it. Are you looking out for their best interest? Now, if you find that you have to grow your inventory, then that's when you may not want to take your 40% profit. And guess what? There is a place for that as well. At the beginning, if you started out small with a few products on hand, you may not want to reinvest right away. All right. I'm sorry, you may want to reinvest, if you don't have products on hand. Now, when it comes on to sales, I think one of the things you want to do is take advantage of the different holidays, the opportunities. So we just wrapped up Christmas, right? And did I have people that ordered? Yes, I had people that ordered baskets. I had one guy, he ordered two, but I had people that ordered baskets. I had people that wanted stuff for themselves. When people are ordering, your packaging should be amazing. And Natalia, I've seen some of your posts and stuff you send me, and you are incredible at that. That is one of your gifts.
Right? Thank you.
Yes, that's one of your gifts. So how are you presenting it to your client? Do you take that interest to where you're packaging it up nice when it comes on to sales, and you're delivering it to them in a timely manner? So they shouldn't have to wait more than a day. I said 24, 48 hours. They shouldn't have to wait long to get their products. Unless it's in the mail, right? If they're far away, then I can understand. On the other hand, when you have your sales, are you filling out your sales sheet? Now, the reason why I think it's important to fill out your sales sheet, not only to track, on the top of the sales sheet, you could put their information, but also on the sales sheet, you can go back and track and say, oh, this is what she ordered. Let me reach out to her and see if she's happy with the products. Let me see if she's running out in 2 months. Is she running out? If she's using it the way she should, then she's going to run out in 2 months. Or when you called her to check up on her, was she happy or was she unhappy? If she was unhappy, Mary Kay has it has a wonderful buyback program. It has a wonderful product replacement program. Either they get their money back, or you can replace the products for them. When people make purchases, I like to slip a thank you card in there. One of the things I've been doing lately, I put a card in there with a scripture. And you could get this at the dollar store, a whole pack at the dollar store. And you write like a little note on it. Thank you so much for supporting me. You helped me with this goal of blank, right? Whatever it is. In addition, the sales, your people that are buying the products, right, that are supporting you, they could be some of the best hostesses. So if you're working on a huge goal, or if there are new products out, which, by the way, I don't know, Natalia, did you see the new products that are out? I'll mention that in a bit, but I'm excited because this is part of our derma cosmetic line. Like, we are expanding, and I can't wait to tell my customers about it. I get excited whenever we have new stuff. So I have it on the screen. I can show you guys. Now, when you fill out the profile cards or when you have your receipts, now the other thing you should do is go into Mary Kay in Touch and have, either you can have your kids do it for you if they're old enough, or you get somebody, if it's something you could delegate, have them enter the sales in the computer, enter the client's information and the sales, right? Why would you want to do that? Because the company sends out emails for you. They send out the beauty news, give them the updates, and so they know what's happening, right? Your clients will be up to date with everything that's going on. And they're not going to be surprised or wonder if you're still working your Mary Kay business, because it looks like you're working your Mary Kay business because the company is sending out the emails for you. Now, here's an idea. At the beginning of each month, they said send out birthday coupons 20% off. Now, I don't know if you guys know, but in Mary Kay in Touch, they have marketing tools that you can use. They have tools that you can customize with your information on it that you could send out to your clients, right? I have somebody that helps me out with that. Now, once you've had your sale, right? And say, for example, in addition to that, now you've booked a session, it's a party, part of your customer service, and customer service is important. You will have somebody will talk about a restaurant, especially if there's great customer service. Now, for me, my customer service includes, right, thanking the client for their purchase. It includes a gift with purchase. I'm gonna tell you a secret. When I used to, back in the day, I used to love going to Macy's. When I was buying their makeup and products, I would kill myself so I could get that free silly thing. Like, listen, the miniature stuff. I don't know if you guys do that too. They're like, spend $40 and you get this free gift, and I would, some of the stuff I didn't even need, and I would do it just so I could get the free gift. So when my clients make a purchase over 40, I do give them a free gift, right? I do give them a free gift. So customer service, you've had your booking. After that, what do? 2 days, you want to follow up. Thank them for coming. Thank them for what they purchased. Thank them for, it was so nice meeting you. Any questions? Do you have any questions? The other thing in those 2 days, because my hope is that from that booking, you have booked other bookings. You're getting the guest list, right? You get the names of the people that they're going to invite, right? That want to come to the next session, which oftentimes when you're booking, you want to do skincare first, and then you do glamour after. Reason being, you want to get them with you want to let people be introduced to the skincare, because that's really the bread and butter, right? The skincare. Plus, with makeup, you don't want to cover what's underneath. You don't want to just cover. You want to make sure what's underneath the base looks good, right? You want to make sure the base looks good. So that's day 2. 2 weeks. You're going to be in front of them, because the hope is that you're going to book your session in 2 weeks, right? You don't want to wait too long to book your follow-up session. The reason being, it takes 21 days for your skin to adjust to any regimen, any change. It takes 21 days. Hence why sometimes when people started a new regimen, maybe they don't see, or maybe they have a reaction, you have to give it time to work, right? And so that's 2 weeks, right? You do your follow-up, you're in front of them, you have new clients, you have new potential customers, you have new team members, hopefully, in 2 months. Why do we check with them 2 months again? Because by that time, they should be running out of stuff. If they're using their products the way they're supposed to, they would be running out of products by the 2 months. And so it's time to reorder. I can't tell you how many times, and a lot of times I follow up with people just because I want to check up on them, not because I want them to purchase. Hey, haven't heard you in a bit. How are you doing? Everything okay? And they'll say, oh, you know what? I've been meaning to message you. I want blankety, blankety, blank. That happened with me the other day. The person ordered like almost $200 worth of stuff, right? Anyway, and that was just from checking up on her. Now, the other thing you can do is for some of these same clients, you can, how are we on time? We have about 8 minutes. For some of these same clients, you can offer them the new products at a discount. So if I know that Natalia has always, like, I'll give hand cream. Say she likes hand creams, then I do have a client like that. Whenever they come out with anything like close to that or like a hand cream or is a hand cream, I will message her and say, hey, have you gotten the beauty news? Did you see that they came out with a pomegranate hand cream? This was something that actually happened. Oh, you know what? Save me two. So knowing your customers on a personal basis and going the extra mile for them. What I'll give an example. This is something that one of my consultants did, Amy. She met this lady. We met her at this event. And the lady made purchases, but the other thing was Amy went to her house to deliver it. And the lady was very appreciative. They started talking and they're now friends. And the lady had an accident, right? And Amy was able to go over and bring her stuff and bring her, I don't know if she brought, I know she brought stuff. I don't know if she brought her food, but whatever she did, my whole point for saying that people are more than a customer. They're not just somebody just come and spend money. They are a mother, their father, their friend, their wife. These are real people that you're connecting with. And you never know how that one connection can change that person's life. You never know. So you want a reason to call your customer. You don't want to feel like you're bothering them. What are 5 reasons why you can call your customer? 1, you can call them to thank them. Thank you for an order, bringing a problem. You can thank them for bringing a problem to your attention, right? Like maybe there was an item that they got that the stuff is not coming out of the package, whatever it was. Or you can thank them if they've made a suggestion. So those are reasons why. Second reason you can give them a call is after a direct support mailing or after you've sent a brochure or postcard. So if the company has sent something out, right, PCP, or you know that they sent out the beauty news, you can reach out to the customer and ask them, hey, did you get that email? Or hey, did you get your lookbook? How did you like the sample? Right? Those are some reasons. Or you can ask and answer any questions they may have. Number 3, news. What is the latest? I may have mentioned this earlier. Yes. Let them know about any new products, any services, and offer a first look or opportunity to try the products. I remember when the retinol came out, that was one of the things. It's a game changer. By the way, if you haven't tried the retinol, the bomb diggity, offer them a first look. Say, hey, this just came out fresh off the press. I wanted you to be one of the first to know. And listen, I have some on me. I can come this Saturday, invite some of your friends, and I'll have you try it for free. And if they bring their friends, you can offer it to them at half off. Or it's up to you. You can offer them, if they have 5, 6 of their friends here, you could give them $100 in Mary Kay cash to spend on whatever they want. Number 4, bargain. So any special offers deserves a special cost. So for example, Monday's a holiday. Not a holiday for me, unfortunately, because I'm still in the office with patients. But you can offer a special for Martin Luther King. If you purchase blank, you get something with half off or whatever it is that you decide to do. And another reason to call your customer is number 5, inactive accounts. So say hello, ask question, probe problems, invite back into the fold, right? Hey girl, I haven't heard from you in a while. I love when you used to comment and, get us excited. So those are some reasons why, in terms of sales, you can definitely connect or reason to call your customer. All right. I hope that was helpful. Yes, yes, yes. Any questions, thoughts, or comments, or any takeaways or anything that we mentioned tonight that you'd like to try? I don't know, Natalia, if you're able to share.
For me, I know I definitely have to do a better job with tracking. I also have to do a better job at following up with my clients. Not just following up with the clients that purchase, but following up with individuals that, are potential clients. Those two I definitely have to improve on because I have not been tracking. I would sell, but I have not been tracking my sales, the way that I should be. And, I think that's why I might not have reorders because I'm not following up with the clients. And, yeah, yeah, definitely better
Well,
with
you
that.
know what? Here's what I remember. I met this bridal event that I went to this weekend. One of the ladies that I was there with, and it was an event that was not Mary Kay, but I was able to connect through Mary Kay. And when she heard that I was a Mary Kay person coming, she said, I was so excited. She says, I lost my Mary Kay person. So she doesn't have like one specific person that sent her the PCP or the beauty news or, free gift with purchase. And so if we're operating like this with poor customer service and not following up, you're losing those people because they'll say, wait a minute, who did I buy this from again? Which is why I also love having the labels on the back. But people get busy. It's not intentional. Like people don't intentionally say, I'm not going to call so-and-so. They genuinely get busy and they don't get to make calls. And so a lot of times I'll message somebody and they'll say, oh, I've been meaning to call you. I'm out of such and such. So I hope with the holiday, with Valentine's Day coming up, you blow it out of the water because people want product. They want stuff. And so don't get frustrated. You got to be consistent. You got to stick with it. You got to put yourself out there. If you're not talking to people or mentioning or opening your mouth, you're not in front of the faces, you're not doing any posting, how are people supposed to know that you sell Mary Kay or you have products? And most importantly, use the products. My sister just told me she has a list. Use the products. You are your best marketing tool. You are a business card. You are your best customer. But because you use the products, people see the results. You can honestly tell others about it. All right. With that said, we're going to go into, so that was our training for tonight. I hope you guys learned something. I'm going to be going over really quickly about our amazing skincare. Hopefully my voice cooperates with me, so I apologize. Probably need some clarity, right? I have to take some of that. But I wanted to show you our amazing skincare because it's not just about covering up, putting on makeup, going out. It's also about taking care, cleansing, just like brushing your teeth, using the cleanser at least twice a day. And for time purposes, I may not go into all of it. Our Buckley's, I know, I think I have some Buckley's here. I think Buckley's is yucky, but I know I could hear my kids saying that. But Buckley's is good. Is that the one with garlic, Natalia? Is that the one? There is one.
No, the Buckley's is the cough medicine. I grew up on. It actually tastes like you're drinking Vicks Vapor Rub.
Oh, I
It
think I may have
tastes
some downstairs.
disgusting, but to me, it gets rid of a cough.
Really? But that's the thing. I don't have a cough. It's just dry. My throat is dry,
Right. Yeah.
like allergies. But anyway, Buckley's though, my sister had sent some from Jamaica before, so.
I know it's hard to find it up here.
Mm. Well, next time I find some, which I think they have a Food Town, I'll send you a couple. You gave it to the kids, right?
My kids, I think my kids would have a fit if I had to give them Buckley's.
Please, you can die from it, especially the little one, I'm sure.
Right.
All right, so cleanser. Time purposes, I did have my bowl here, but time purposes, cleansing your face twice a day. The one that I use is the combination oily, and it has vitamin B3 in there. It has resveratrol in there, which is great, is a great antioxidant. And it has these little beads that does a gentle exfoliation. Plus, I love the way it smells. It's non-comedogenic. It doesn't clog your pores. One of the best cleansers. And also, if you have dark spots, it helps to even that out from the vitamin B3. So that's the cleanser. That's the first thing I would use to get rid of any makeup, any residue. Of course, I also pre-cleanse with my micellar water. I pre-cleanse with my micellar water because the micelle breaks down the makeup and it comes off easier, so I get a better clean. And then, of course, cleaning my eyes with the oil-free eye makeup remover, which we're not doing tonight, right, for time purposes. Then, of course, I would definitely do my eye cream. Once I wash my face, eye cream, using the ring finger to apply above the eyelid and underneath above the eyelid. And of course, you got to moisturize. So I use the Age Fighting Minimize 3D Day Cream. And I use the one with SPF because it has SPF 30. And guess what? You are exposed to UV rays. You're exposed to UV rays, not just from the sun, but you're exposed to it from the computers, from tablets, from cell phones. So it is important that even though some people say, oh, I don't wear makeup, that's fine. Still use and protect your skin, even if you're not going out into the sun, right? Put that on a little bit. And a little goes a long way. And at night, I use my night cream because when you think about it, daytime protects, right? SPF, daytime protects, nighttime repairs. So whatever your skin was fighting off throughout the day, as you're sleeping, your body will repair itself. And so the products help with that repair as well. So that's the night cream that I would recommend. And then, of course, I am exfoliating my lips with the satin lip scrub, or they call it the satin lip, satin scrub, which is a sugar scrub. Tastes kind of sweet. And then the shea butter balm, right? And so if you get the dry skin once or twice a week, then I would recommend doing that. Even if you don't get dry lips, I would recommend just sloughing off that dead skin so that it will reveal nice, healthy lips, right? So that you can put on your lipstick, put on your lip gloss without any trouble. And then last but not least, what I would do once I'm done, the CC cream, I know Natalia, it's one of her favorites. I would definitely put on my CC cream. And then if you just want to put that on and you're good to go out, go shopping really quick, it is perfect for that. Gentle, it's again, non-comedogenic, and it makes your skin look natural and it gives you a nice glow. So there's some people that don't wear foundation, but they love the CC cream. Then that is where, you can definitely go right ahead and take advantage of that CC cream.
I am some people.
Go ahead.
I am some people. You said some people don't wear foundation. They only wear the CC cream. I am some people because in the morning I do my moisturizer, my serum, my primer, my translucent powder, and then of course my CC cream, some more translucent powder, setting spray, and then I'm out the door.
There you go. I love it.
Maybe a little bit of eyeshadow if I have time.
If you have time, yeah. And you know what? Like Natalia was saying, the CC cream is just a quick like sweep on. And guess what? Even if you're not doing it quickly, you want to take your time and do your makeup, then the CC cream um, is a base. So I would put that on as a base and then put my foundation over that. And it really helps it to stay put. I don't know, Mary Kay, thank you so much. I love the CC cream. Wish you brought back the old foundations though. I love the old foundations that we had.
Did you see the video with them having with them showing the Mary Kay's office?
Yes, I did.
Oh my gosh.
Mhm.
I would love, love, love.
Get a tour.
I, yes, yes.
Well, when you go to seminar, they give you a tour. Usually when you go, they give you pink lemonade, and you get it, and sometimes they'll have cookies, and you get a tour to go inside the office. So I
I mean,
mean,
the mirror in her bathroom, the bumblebee, the double desk. I love the partner desk that she has where she can use that and somebody else, like if she have her assistant, and they're working close on a project or something. I love I think it was a peacock. I don't remember. But it's either in gold or brass or something. But it was beautiful. It
yeah.
definitely was beautiful.
And imagine, Natalia, imagine this started as a dream. This started as a dream. Can you imagine? And she was a woman of faith, but it started as a dream. And oftentimes we get this business idea and we get afraid because we
Absolutely.
don't see the top of the staircase. And God's like, just trust me, just take that step. Okay, now take the next. I mean, I remember being in Jackie. I was so scared. I was so nervous. I was so anxious. And God's like, just trust me. Just take the step. Okay. And that was what she did. And look at her office now. And she gave us that opportunity because
Yeah.
of her making that decision and being obedient. She gave us the opportunity to have our own business.
Yes.
And 60 years this year is a big deal.
Yes. Yes, that is a long time. One of my clients today in class, even though we could not have a longer conversation because we were in class and our classes get, extremely emotional. She was telling me that she was selling Mary Kay at 9 years old with her grandmother. I said, what?
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah,
wow.
because when Mary Kay started 60 years ago, no one had heard. This woman was on, I don't know which one of the radio. She was on the news channels and the talk shows, and everybody wanted to know about her. And you know how many people copied her business or tried to copy her business model?
A
Tried,
lot.
yeah,
Yeah.
a lot. And a lot of times I hear other companies that they let me share the opportunity, and I hear that I'm like, I'm hearing Mary Kay,
Mm-hmm.
hearing Mary Kay.
Mm-hmm.
So listen, one of the best products out there, but not only that, it's what the company is all about. I meet people from Peru, like this lady I met from Peru, speak no English, but we spoke Mary Kay language. She saw the Mary Kay and she knew what that meant. You know, we hugged each other and yeah, took a picture together. So this is the new, and Natalia, let me know if you need this closing sheet. I did post it. The newest closing sheet, and this goes over the most popular set. And so for those of you who are catching the replay, the miracle set, because miracles happen when you use this set, you guys, those lines, those wrinkles, you wake up, your skin feels brighter, looks brighter. Any blemishes, it helps with that. But this miracle set contains the cleanser, the day cream, night cream, and eye cream. Back in the day, they used to have the eye cream separate. So it's nice that you have it in one set. And if you want to break it down, it's like $1 a day, $1, right? Ultimate miracle set, that includes the miracle set, microderm, and it includes the oil-free eye makeup remover, which is the bomb diggity, doesn't tug on your eyes, and that total is $189. And if you can, if you say $189 is a lot, okay, put aside $1.57 a day. And when you buy it as a set, you're actually saving money. So who doesn't like to save? Who doesn't like to have a discount, right? All right, if you're like, Kenesha, I'm a real princess. I don't want the miracle set. I want the princess roll up. guess what? You get the bag for free. And my sister actually called me today. She says, I have a list of stuff. And by the way, I need another roll-up bag. Guess what? She already had 3. I don't know what she's putting in there, but I think she gave one to her husband. So if you're a princess, you get what we just talked about earlier. You get the Miracle Set, Microderm. You get the CC cream. You get eye color of your choice. You get mascara. You get a lipstick. And you get the oil-free eye makeup remover and the micellar water. And when you take these home, you get the roll-up bag for free. I like that. And breaking it down, that's $2 a day, $2.49 a day, right? So if you're like, I don't have the money, listen, talk to your consultant. They could work something out for you. Or maybe you could be a hostess. Last but not least, it's the Queen roll-up bag. And if you're like, Kenisha, I'm not just a princess, I'm a queen, then the difference is we're adding on the satin lips, like I mentioned, and the satin hands. And the value of that is $3.99. And if you break it down by day, it's $3.32 a day. And of course, you get the roll-up bag for free. And I see here where they're probably doing the brush for free as well. Guess what? When you have your own business, you could do any special that you want. And so that is totally up to you to do that. So those are some of the specials that we have. Let me just talk to you a little bit. Any questions? I like those. I think I like those specials. What do you think, Natalia?
I love them. I love it.
Yep, I love it. I know. I can't wait to have the new stuff on hand. Woo! Girl, anything new, I get excited about it. All right. Now, I can't get off on here without sharing the opportunity. Anybody catching the replay? Mary Kay has changed my life. This year will be 12 years that, is it 12 years? Actually, 13 years, you guys. Oh my goodness. Wow. 13 years ago, I made the decision to start my Mary Kay business because I wanted to get my products at half off. I'm going to be honest with you. I wasn't thinking about owning a business. I didn't even see myself as an entrepreneur. I saw myself as a physical therapist, working crazy hours, 12-hour shifts, going home, staying up till 1 a.m. to finish my notes, which most times didn't get done, and then going the next day and just piling more work on top of it. And then Mary Kay came along and changed my life. Changed my life. How did it change my life? I look forward to Mondays because we used to have our meetings on Mondays. It made me look forward to my meetings on Mondays. It gave me a sense of excitement. It gave me products that made my skin look and feel good. And it gave me an amazing national, who is now a national. She wasn't a national, but my national director at the time, Amy Allgood, she invested her time in me to help me to be a better person. She showed me kindness and she helped me to realize my full potential. And my hope is that anybody that cross paths with me, that's the same thing I get to do for you, to impact others, to change lives, to help you realize your full potential. And I did it for 100. When I started, it was 100. Guess what? The pandemic came and changed the trajectory of everything. Not only did it change everything, it changed the cost to start. Mary Kay realized you needed an e-start. What is an e-start? It means that it's an electronic startup. You get ProPay. You get a website where people can go on and shop any time of the day. I woke up the other day. Somebody was on the website at 4 o'clock and placed an order. 4 o'clock in the morning. Right? So for $30, and not only that, you get a back office. Now, do I recommend the 30? No, because I think if you get the full starter kit, you'll get the full 130. You get over almost $500 worth of products. You get everything that you need to start your business. And I just had a consultant the other day did this. She added on the sample pack for $45. So for $45, you get, I know they said it's supply 30 people. Listen, you could split it up. You could probably supply 90 people with that based on how it is, if you're smart about that. but you get even Mary Kay's autobiography. You get full-size products if you're getting the 130. And then you can add on the sample pack to any one of the ones you choose, whether it's a 30 or 130. What is the advantage? Let me just come out of here. What is the advantage to even having your own business, right? What's the advantage? One, the tax write-offs. That's one. The free cars, the trips you get to go on, the personal growth. I mean, I've taken advantage of all the sisterhood. The faith first, family second, career third. The fact that you get to meet other people, right? Those are some of the advantages. But there's just so much more. The jewelry, if you like jewelry, this was one of the necklaces that we were giving away 1 month. And so if you find anything that I mentioned, or if you just want to be part of something big, this is the place to be. And we're going places. We're going to be a national area. And with that, I know God's presence is going to show up even more. So I hope whoever watches this after, Natalia, thank you for being on. I declare some blessings over you. But whoever watches this after can come back and say, you know what, Kenisha, something you shared, I want to hear more. Or something you shared, I want to do it now. I don't want to waste any more time. I want to waste time because God has you here on this journey for a reason. So if you're listening to this, you're not listening to this by accident. If you're catching this later, you're not catching this by accident. All right. So thank you so much for joining us tonight for Bring Your Neighbor, Bring Your Friend Pampering session. I hope you guys found this information helpful, whether it's a training or for the consultants, or whether it's a pampering for guests. All right. Natalia, any closing thoughts before we hop off? Oh, by the way, before I hop off,
yes.
This is, oh my goodness, I think this is my, I don't know if you can see it. Let me see. Oh, this,
I can see some. Okay.
Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. So that is for Valentine's Day. That is the perfume set, the Illuminate, which smells. I mean, did you smell it, by the way?
No.
Okay.
That would be my birthday. That would be my birthday gift to myself.
Oh my God. I'm telling you, like Mary Kay outdid themselves when they came out with the Illuminate.
Take a picture and send it to me.
What'd you say?
Take a picture of the gift set when we're finished, and then send it to me.
Yes. So this includes the Illuminate perfume. It includes the body cream, and it has a chocolate heart in the back. And this box, these are the Mary Kay boxes that they were selling for the holidays. This little heart. I got this from the dollar store, and then I put that on that.
Beautiful.
So holidays, reach out. I would do a couple of them, borrow some pictures if you have to. Do a couple of them and send it to your guy friends, or do the ones and send it to your female friends as well, right? Okay. Because a lot of times if you look on your profile cards, they'll say, oh, contact so-and-so for gift giving ideas. Yes. So that was one of the things I wanted to share that we have available. So we do give for the holidays as well. So any other closing remarks, Natalia?
None.
All right. Well, thank you so much for hopping on. Have a wonderful evening. And don't forget to continue to dream big. See you guys next time.